Yo, what up, everybody? Dude, it is fucking cold down here. Oh. I haven't watched One Punch Man Season 3 yet. I heard the first episode's out. What's my training split? Push-pull legs. Ugh. No, haven't had any negative side effects. I'm just fucking cold right now. Winter is just shit. Fucking god awful.
Congratulations, Stitching_nofap. You are indeed first.
Okay, well, thank you for pointing that out for me. Thanks for the donation, dude. I forgot to mention who's first. I don't think anybody's going to do a worst of the fitness industry on me, because that's kind of my thing. And, I don't know what the problem is anyway with me being on gear. Oh. All right. We are ready to add some weight. How many reps on dumbbell curls? I'm actually a fan of doing some lower rep work with dumbbells. So I'm good with doing like sets of 5. That seems to have grown my arms pretty well. Ugh. Just gonna chalk up my hands. Ugh. Hmm. Look at the muscle I got at the price of my health. So incredible. How has my health deteriorated? My blood pressure's fine. It's 110/70. C-reactive protein, when I got it tested, was at 1.1, which is about where it is normally. Cholesterol went down substantially. My LDL was at 79 before steroids, went down to 61. HbA1c improved, so how is my health deteriorating? Ugh. Your John penis reaction yesterday was entertaining, thanks. Well, no problem. Yeah, I'm planning to compete. Oh. Jesus does not love me because he doesn't exist.
How do you know that he doesn't rich?
Well, where is he? Don't see him anywhere, Dodo. Thanks for the donation, though, dude. You saw Jesus at the local dispensary? I think we're talking about a different Jesus.
Just because you can't see something does not mean it doesn't exist. We can't see microbes doesn't mean they don't exist. We can't see atoms doesn't mean they don't exist. We can't see oxygen doesn't mean it doesn't exist. Have you ever been invited to Vegan Camp Out UK? Would you consider attending or doing a talk?
I have. I might go next year. Thanks for the donation, Mihai. Yeah, Dodo, all the things you mentioned we can in fact see. And they also have some sort of physical presence in the real world, so we can, like, test them and shit. But thanks for the donation, dude. Oh my god. Gay fucking songs. No, I don't smoke weed. Oh. Do you eat weed? Have THC extract sometimes for sleep. If I have a few days where I don't sleep well, I'll use an edible. Yes, retard. When I say I'm on steroids in the title and you notice that I've gotten way bigger, what the fuck does that mean? Yeah, I'm on steroids, dumbass. Thank you for asking a stupid fucking retarded question that I literally already fucking answered a million times, that I make it clear in the fucking title of my videos. You're an idiot. I could literally say, I'm on steroids, I'm on steroids, I'm on steroids in a fucking title, and then, are you on steroids? Fucking dumbass. That's sad. It's sad that I'm bigger and stronger. Okay, well, glad you're happy being small.
Nice gym bud, it's coming along. I really like you and your videos, but I have to do this because I have brain damage. Have you ever niggered a nigger by niggering inside of his nignog?
Alright, thanks for the donation, Jew.
You are now so muscular that every time I pop into one of your streams I have midwit thoughts like questioning if you are just the simulation testing what I am willing to accept as real. Kudos for that.
Well, I'm flattered. Thanks for the donation, Allah, best of scammers. To be honest, I haven't noticed any testicular shrinkage. It may have happened, but not like I never got I don't know, measuring device, measured my testicles, and then like measured them after. I think the average testicular atrophy from steroid use is like 15% or something. It's not huge, but it's not anything that I can really notice. Would you say steroids is worth it from a pros cons, all things considered? Well, for me, it's absolutely worth it. I think most men should be on testosterone replacement therapy, though. My only critique are the legs. Yeah, that's great. You're a fucking idiot. I don't think my legs are that small anymore. It's just the camera angle. Like, they're actually getting to a decent size. They've definitely grown. I don't know what they measure. Let me move it here. They've definitely grown, for sure. Yeah, there's more detail, and they're bigger. I don't know how much they've grown by, but they're definitely bigger. I'm lifting more weight. And I got the belt squat, too. So they should be growing a lot more. All right, let's just do one more set of this. Oh. It's a back exercise. Targets the lats. Ugh. Legs have sort of been a weak area for me because I haven't been able to train them well. I had a lot of knee problems, and I tore my adductor longus on the left side, and that also really fucked up my leg training. Well, thank you for that, 9014. Excellent spam as always. More trend, more men. Donated $2. Thoughts on Atlas Power Shrugged. He released a video titled TRT is more dangerous than steroids. Yeah, that sounds fucking stupid. So testosterone is an anabolic androgenic steroid, so I don't even know what the fuck he means by that. Secondly, if testosterone is so dangerous, then maybe he should become trans. He should go to his doctor, tell him that he wants to be a woman. They can get him an orchiectomy, remove his balls. And he may also want to get the penis inversion surgery so he can have a vagina. Because if testosterone is so dangerous, well, somebody ought to tell him that his own testicles make testosterone. Testosterone is one of the most safest, most well-tolerated drugs in existence. And men who are on testosterone replacement therapy live longer than men who aren't. So, if it's so dangerous, I don't know why men who are on TRT live longer. And I don't know how the hell it's one of the most well-tolerated drugs ever made. So that guy just sounds like a beta male bitch faggot who's ashamed of his own masculinity. And maybe he's also afraid of needles. He also regularly shits on PDs, even just basic TRT, saying you are renting your masculinity. Okay, I guess he can stay weak and small if he wants. Okay, be a beta male. Dude, the people who say this shit, they're pussies who are afraid of needles. If you're a pussy who's afraid of needles and you don't want to be big and strong, then you say shit like this. Things that are not in any way supported by science. You know, you fearmonger about TRT and steroids, and you make up excuses for your own inferiority compared to other people by saying, oh, but they're on steroids. So the guy's just a bitch. If you want to stay weak and small, stay weak and small. It's up to you. I don't know why you have to lie about TRT and steroids. He's worse than NH on the natty purity purist retard scale. Yeah, sounds like it. Holy fuck, what a gay retard.
What is it with the fear of masculinity these days, VG?
It's a communist psyop, dude. People are just being convinced that masculinity's bad, testosterone's bad. Don't get big and strong, don't take steroids. Ugh. Just weenie. All weenies. Thanks for the donation, though, Dodo. Thanks for the donation, more trend, more men. Why are you so angry when you're working out compared to when you're not? I think what it is like when I'm training, I kind of get into an intense headspace where like I'm just kind of trying to get that rage, that intensity going so I can like hit the sets hard. And then when people say shit or ask me questions...
Why do most male bodybuilders and male influencers have little to no body hair? Is it less attractive on a man or what?
Well, some of them probably just shave. I think it's fucking gay. Like, men are supposed to have body hair. But yeah, I think a lot of these dudes just shave. Or they just naturally don't have much body hair. But, like, men are supposed to have body hair. You look more manly. Thanks for the donation, though, Rick. Yeah, so, like, when I get into an intense headspace when training and then somebody asks me a dumb question or something, I just tend to flip out more. I don't mean anything by it. You know? Ugh.
Is Durian Rider better at pulling pussy than you since you never... Been on testy 175 milligrams per week for 1 month. My split is upper lower, and for every muscle group I do 4 hard sets twice per week. Numbers on the bar are climbing fast. Is the strength progress itself proof of hypertrophy, or would I benefit from more sets?
Well, you're doing 8 total sets per week. That's definitely enough for muscle growth. You may be able to benefit from more volume, but yeah, the best sign that you're growing muscle is the amount of weight you're able to lift is going up. The best predictor of strength is cross-sectional area of muscle. So if you're doing like sets of 5 or more, and the amount of weight you're able to use goes up, without directly measuring muscle cross-sectional area with like a biopsy or something, that would be the best indicator that you are in fact growing. There are non-genomic effects of testosterone, particularly through conversion to DHT, that will just make you stronger. It increases nervous system efficiency. So DHT is really important for the neuromuscular junction, where nerve signals like actually go into the muscle and tell it to fire. But yeah, I mean, if you keep getting stronger, then you're obviously growing muscle. Thanks for the donation though, Stoic. I wouldn't be afraid of doing more volume if you can handle it. Like 8 sets isn't a huge amount, but it's definitely enough to make progress. Lightweight. I'm gonna chalk up my hands first, actually. Oh, oh, crap. My stomach contents are coming up. Oh, shit. Hate it when that happens. Natty Cope destroyed Renee Tillers. I watched the Atlas Power Shrugged vid earlier. 5 minutes in, he says, deciding to get on tier T is admitting you are fundamentally and biologically inadequate as a male. For one thing, okay. So wouldn't the solution to that be to go on TRT? Like, you could say the same thing about any drug. Like, if you have high blood pressure, oh, you're admitting that you're fundamentally and biologically inadequate as a human being. If you have diabetes and you need to go on, like, insulin or whatever other diabetes medication they have, oh, you're admitting you're inadequate as a human being. Like, you could say that about any drug. So if you have, like, a medical problem, whether it be low testosterone, high blood pressure, diabetes, you name it, you could make that same stupid claim. I don't know what that matters. If we have drugs that solve these problems, why wouldn't you take them? On top of that, like, maybe you just want to be better? Like, you know, like, look at Captain America. Captain America got his superpowers from steroids. If there was some sort of super advanced steroid that made you bigger, stronger, faster, made you heal like Wolverine, made you immune from any illness, and made you immortal, is he saying he wouldn't take it? Because he'd be admitting that he's inadequate as a man or something? Like, if you can be better, why wouldn't you want to be better? And on top of that, like, I'd love for him to say that to, like, any athlete. Like, is Hafthor Bjornsson inadequate as a man because he is on steroids so that he can compete at the highest level in strongman? This guy's 100% worse than an H. LMAO, you gotta react to his video on stream later. Yeah, I think I'll do that. What a fucking loser. Thanks for the donation, dude. That's, like, fucking insanely retarded. Oh. Yeah, it sounds like he should be a Jehovah's Witness, since he's so opposed to medication. Okay, I'm gonna try not bracing as hard so I don't, like, vomit. Oh, I'm vomiting again. Shit. Ugh. Fuck. Dude, I have to wait so long after I eat to fucking do this. That's insane. I keep vomiting. No, I had a few dates, about an hour before I worked out. And it wasn't that much. It's like 5 or 6 dates. Had the same problem at the gym yesterday. Literally had to rest for 5 minutes just to hold in my food. Yeah, it's fucking annoying. Okay, let's try one more. Digestive enzyme supplements generally aren't a great idea. It's really hard to do that right now because of the vomiting. It's annoying. Jeez. Oh, I think this is on the left side. Oh, I think you're talking about Becky's homestead. Yeah, she was claiming to be following this great natural diet. And she was like morbidly obese. And she thought butter was a health food. Fucking dumb bitch. I don't know what Isaac's lifts are at right now. Ugh. I'm farting.
Do you notice more rapid recovery from the gear? Gear is supposed to increase the uptake of red blood cells for more rapid buildup of muscle. Have you felt that happening with you? That's got to feel great. How much mass have you gained so far?
Well, my starting weight was 200 pounds, and I'm up to 227 pounds in 3 months. And I lost body fat from when I started. So, I've gained roughly 30 pounds of solid muscle in only 3 months. So, like under ideal circumstances with a genetically gifted natty, who's a pure beginner, they might be able to put on 30 pounds of muscle mass in a year. Doesn't happen too often, but it's possible. I gained that much muscle in 3 months on gear. So that should tell you just how powerful these drugs are. And you definitely notice recovery benefits on gear. I can work out way harder, way longer, and it doesn't feel like there's a limit to how much and how hard I can work and still benefit from the training, whereas when I was natural, it did feel like I could push too hard and the training wouldn't be productive. But thanks for the donation, dude. Not entirely sure where I should put this just yet. This is the first time trying this setup. More Trend, More Men donate $2. I'm convinced guys like NH, Power Shrugged, are deeply jealous of how great PDs are. And so as a form of cope, bring down and emasculate PD users and greatly over-exaggerate their negatives to their audience. Crab bucket mentality. Well, that's the only rational explanation. You know, they can do that. They can stay weak little losers. Everyone can make their own decisions, you know. So, if they want to be gay retards like that, they can. And they can stay small and weak. Thanks for the donation, though, dude.
You're wrong about NH. He's not small and weak. He's small, fat, retarded, and weak.
Oh yeah, good point. Thanks for the donation, Yoshi. It's kind of funny how he said he was going to go on that bulk to gain size, and he gained no muscle, didn't get any stronger, just like got fatter. And then he makes fun of Blaha for being overweight. Like, if anybody could benefit from gear, probably be him. Thanks for the donation, though, dude. It is legit fucktarded that you have dudes who claim to be serious lifters who criticize steroid use. Like, steroids make you bigger and stronger. So why is it taboo to get bigger and stronger? When that's the whole goal of your training? And what's funny too is NH glamorizes steroid use all the time. Like, he'll use photos of Arnold Schwarzenegger and shit in his thumbnails. Like, so if steroids are so bad, why are you showing photos of steroid users in your thumbnail? Just the hypocrisy is out of this fucking world. Oh, that's a good setup for a seal row. Saw some dude on YouTube do a tutorial on how to set up an incline bench for seal rows. That works really well. That's better than the way I was doing it before. Oh. Yeah, dude, just because you're on steroids, that doesn't mean you'd look like the Trend Twins.
I'm willing to bet that your vegan diet enhances your experience on gear. Better circulation, blood flow, more open arteries and veins, free from the blood thickening and clogging effects of animal products. What would you estimate your body fat percent?
I'd guess I'm around 10%. There's really no way to know unless you get an MRI. But I'd guess that I'm around 10%, give or take. Thanks for the donation, Real Steel Rumble. Like, I'm lean enough where when I flex my glutes, you can see some of the striations in my butt, so I'd say I'm pretty close to 10. But yeah, I mean, as far as some of the blood pressure effects and shit like that, being vegan probably helps. Oh. After I work out, get really tired even during the day. Is this normal? Should I get my testosterone checked? It's fairly normal. Like, you have a circadian rhythm, and if you do something extremely exhausting, like, yeah, you're going to be more tired. It's always worth getting your testosterone and everything checked, just to be sure. Dale Chance is competing in the Ruby Classic this weekend as a tribute to Big Lenny. That's cool. Is Ask Yourself lifting seriously? He's getting back into it. Congratulations, you're banned. Is that lift just as effective as doing standing bent over rows? Well, it's just a different lift. Like, the benefit with seal rows is you can't use any momentum. Oh. Oh. We'll do one more. Same's Jaffrey, donate tellers. It's a huge hit to the ego seeing gear users blow past you as an addy. Happened to me, lol, but that led me down a path of researching gear and how to do it safely while others become bitter. Try to bring down gear users every chance they get. Well, yeah, it's a loser mindset. Um, you know, you either accept that you're not going to be as big and strong as people who are using gear, and, you're just cool with it. Whatever, it's their life choice. Or you go to the dark side and you figure, okay, I want to get the same benefits they're getting. I don't know why they have to make it that deep where it's like some moral failing on their part. Like, it's just, they're just losers and they're jealous. And they're also pussies who are afraid of needles. Thanks for the donation, though. Seems Jaffire. Oh, I fucking hate vegan yogurt. That's disgusting. Do you wish you went on gear years ago? Well, under ideal circumstances, like if I could redo my life over again with all the same knowledge I have now, I'd probably go on steroids at age 22 or 23. That's when I hit my full adult male height. And I'd just, I'd have all the training knowledge and how to use properly. Like, the issue is if I went on gear earlier, I wouldn't have had as much knowledge, and it's way easier to source now. Like, you don't have to know a guy. You're not doing, like, weird deals in a gym locker room or picking up gear from, like, some drug dealer. It's all online. Most of the good vendors online also third-party test their stuff. So it's just way easier to deal with now. So all things considered, like considering what could have gone wrong in the past, I think I chose the right time to use because I've learned so much about training, nutrition, how to use steroids safely, and I can get them much safer than I would have been able to before, so... Oh, oh. All right, that works really well. I will use that method of seal row from now on. Yeah, that's Isaac's rack. Isaac is Ask Yourself.
Well, it's Friday night here in East Tennessee, and being at home eating popcorn, drinking beer with my homies in the man cave is a nice refreshing change from the punishing salt mines of being out chasing women. We all send you our salute. Thanks.
Well, glad you're enjoying yourself. Thanks for the donation, Real Steel Rumble. Anadrol, Skittles, Nutellers, even the way Natty's frame steroid use is hilarious with the Star Wars reference. They call it joining the dark side. These guys have their entire identity founded on being natural. Seeing someone hop on is like an attack on their identity. Well, yeah. And again, they have to deal with being weaker and smaller, which they obviously can't handle. Thanks for the donation, though, dude. I don't know why it's that deep. Like, you don't have to go on gear if you don't want to. You can just kind of chill, do your own thing, but they can't do that. It's funny, too, is NH is literally Blaha if Blaha made some better life choices. But he makes the same kind of lies Blaha does. It's really funny. Oh, I need my weight belt. Oh. I need one more 25. Oh. Which testosterone are you on now? Sorry if you've been asked this. I'm on an enthate right now. The main reason I switched to an enthate was just cost savings. It's a little bit cheaper because it's dosed higher, and you're paying the same price for the 10 ml vial. I've also seen some stuff about how it's metabolized better and crap like that, so I figured I'd try it, and roughly gotten the same benefits from it, so I'm just gonna stick with an enthate for now. So this is I think 500 pounds. Wait, 490. No, 505. No, this 505. All right, that's a PR with that weight. I think I'll go up a bit. Let's go to 510. All right. Can you do flat dumbbell bench press for your next push workout? Well, that's not in the plan. I was going to do flat bench, then incline dumbbell. I really don't like flat dumbbell press. It feels very awkward, and I feel like it puts more stress on my pectoral tendons than just doing flat barbell. Incline dumbbell press feels fine, but I don't, yeah, it just feels really weird doing a flat dumbbell. Not one of my favorite. Fucking hell. Jeez. Dustin Poirier donates. Used to watch Grade A Under A when I was like 13. First time I ever heard of you was when he made those videos on you. Then, like 18, started lifting, started watching your content. Unironically, haha. Also, what's similar about NH and Blaha? They make up the same lies. So Blaha lies about his romantic exploits all the time. Talks about how he's had threesomes and all this shit. NH does the same thing. And he's provably lied. He's made completely contradictory statements. On one hand, he was bragging about banging like 2 or 3 girls a week. And then, like in a video he made later, he was talking about how he was celibate and in a monogamous relationship, and he never fooled around with girls. He's also lied about his finances, just like Blaha. Blaha lies about having a 6-figure income. NH did a similar thing where he was bragging about how much money he had saved up, and then he admits he doesn't have like any money saved up practically. Oh my god, why am I getting these like spam phishing text messages? Fucking weird. He's also lied about being multilingual too. So NH, he's just a pathological liar, just like Blaha. Thanks for the donation though, Dustin Poirier. We've got 510 pounds on the bar. All right, last set. Do you plan on getting back in strength training? What the fuck do you think I'm doing right now, dude? Shit, I think I got a fart. All right. Oh wait, it's coming. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Damn. Everyone farts. Shut the fuck up. As if none of you fart. I just admit that I fart. Not a fucking pussy who hides my farts. No, I'm not a retard who would take Dianabol. There's literally no reason whatsoever to take Dianabol. Absolutely none. Dianabol is literally methylated boldenone. So why would you take the oral form of a drug when you can take the injectable? That's way safer. Have you ever torn underwear while squatting? I have not. Farting a lot right now, though. Really farting a lot. Oh. Oh, wait. Yeah, it's clearly the turkesterone I'm on that have given me the gains. Oh. I weigh 227 right now. I'd say I'm fairly lean. Like, I'm guessing, but I think I'm around 10% body fat. And I got a bit leaner. My triceps never had that much detail before. So I've upped my calories. I'm trying to eat as much as I can, really. I don't have the biggest appetite. I had a problem with the antipsychotic medication I was on before. Killed my appetite. And I'm still kind of dealing with that problem. But like I'm trying to like literally stuff myself, and I think I'm managing to get a bit over 3,000 at this point. I don't think I'm gonna hit that today. I just couldn't fucking really eat that much. Yesterday was a better day for food. I guess it's better than the reverse problem where you struggle to not eat too much and you're just fat as fuck. Who are bigger retards? People who voted for Zoran or people who buy Turk Builder? That's I'm really not sure. That's a tough one. Like, there'd have to be overlap, right? Like, if you're stupid enough to vote for Zoran, you're probably a beta male fucking twink loser bitch. Who's too much of a fucking pussy to use steroids, so. Eh. Dude, YouTube is recommending the shittiest fucking music to me tonight. Do people look at you when you're outside doing stuff, like give you attention because you're huge? I've actually had that most of my life. I think it's gotten more like that now that I'm substantially bigger. And I was definitely noticing it more in the summertime. Because, like, even if I'm just wearing a t-shirt, you can see my muscle easier. Now that, like, it's winter and I'm always outside in a jacket, like, I still look big, but you don't really see the muscular definition or anything. I actually went to the pharmacy at my grocery store once, and the guy asked if I did bodybuilding, and I said yeah, and then he was like, "Yeah, you look friggin' jacked." Um, and the one lady at the pharmacy in my town, she also said like, "Whoa, you're way bigger all of a sudden. You've been working out?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I just started taking steroids." And she's like, "Oh, cool. You gonna compete?" How long you staying on cycle? Well, I'm never coming off. I might lower the doses, but I'm never coming off. He needs to work on his like. I don't know why people keep fucking saying that. I have big shorts on. My legs aren't small, especially now. Like my legs have actually gotten like decently sized. So my legs look fine. Shut the fuck up, jackass. Just have big shorts on and you can't really see it. So eat my ass, cupcake. Yeah, living in Canada in the winter does sort of suck. Um, when I had mental health issues like depression, it was really bad. But I can tolerate it now. It's not like I like it, but I can tolerate it. Oh. Bro's using his belt squat for anything but legs. Oh, what do you use your belt squat for? Oh, that's right, you're a fucking broke-ass retard who has nothing better to do than talk shit in my chat. Go fuck yourself. Have fun staring at the fucking old naked dudes in your fucking public gym if you even work out, faggot. Who's worse, Trump or Zoran? Honestly, all things considered, probably Zoran. I think the guy has more ideological, devious intentions compared to Trump. Like, Trump's toxic fucking retard. But he's not motivated by ideology. He's motivated by self-interest, whereas Zoran, like, the guy's a communist Muslim and everything. Oh. How do you develop your rear delts? Well, that's what I'm doing right now. Bent over laterals. No, stupid. I don't eat meat. That's why I call myself vegangains. Thank you for the stupid fucking question, retard.
Going to streaming later VG, seeing how this workout stream has already gone on for an hour and it's already almost 9.
Hour 40. We're making decent time. Still got a bit more to do. We got biceps after this. We'll see, Dodo. I had kind of had a fucked up day. I think I'm growing muscle too quickly. I'm having nerve pain in my arms. And I think it's the ulnar nerve. This can happen. This happened to Hofthor. I know this happened to a few other people. If you grow muscle too quickly, it can compress the nerves in your body. A lot of people get it in their arms. It's been hard for me to sleep. because lying down, like the nerves in my arms get compressed. And it's not just like numbness and tingling. Sometimes it can like actually fucking hurt. And I didn't get great sleep last night. And I ended up like sleeping all fucking day today. I got up 8. I was gonna do a workout earlier, and then I just fucking got knocked the fuck out. So I don't know. We'll finish the workout and I'll make some food and then we'll see from there. I don't want to promise that I'm gonna stream later and then not do it. Oh shit. Do you believe in the Antichrist? No, I'm not a retard. Not a stupid dumb fuck who believes in goblins and ghosts and shit like that. Yeah, I've been using my massage gun around my tricep. That's helped with some of the like nerve pain and numbness that I've been getting. So I think it's just a nerve that's getting compressed by like a tight muscle. All right. Oh, I think we'll do easy bar curls. I do technically take a taurine supplement because I do use energy drinks that they have taurine. I can like really feel that my arms have gotten bigger. They just feel way fucking heavier and stronger. All right, let's slowly increase the weight. What do I think of Diamond Gym? They're retarded. It's the dumbest, gayest, lamest, most retard dumb fuck gym I've ever fucking seen. They're all just stupid, lame ass retards. Just throwing weights around doing nothing. These influencers going to that gym are just pathetic fucking morons. How long are you planning to run Boldenone? Probably at least 6 months. It doesn't even fully kick in until about 3 months, so it's an extremely long-acting drug. I'd have to get paid a fuck ton of money to go to Diamond Gym, dude. Like a lot. Dodo donate $2, react to videos now. I can't do that right now, Dodo. We're not done training, but thanks for the donation, dude. Does Boldenone increase appetite a bit for you? Can't say I really noticed it. Like I am on a lower dose. It's 210 per week, 30 milligrams a day. So I don't know if it's the dose or just how I personally react to it. How do you feel about Mike O'Hearn outside of the fake natty shit? He's probably the strongest 50-something-year-old with 6 packs on Earth. Yeah.
Look guys, I'm doing a 2-hour-long workout stream. I'm putting in so much effort. Oh wait, in reality I've only spent about 10 to 15 minutes lifting and an hour 45 minutes talking, walking in circles, being out of breath, resting. Retarded nigger rider.
Alright, thanks for the donation, dude. Yeah, like, you can say a lot of things about Mike O'Hearn being a lying dipshit weirdo, but, he is very dedicated. I don't think you can stay in the kind of shape he's in for that long without knowing something about diet, training, proper safe drug use. No, I did not see the new sport called Run It. It's as dumb as slap fighting, two dudes running into each other. Yeah, I have not seen that. Sounds nice and retarded. Ugh. Slap fighting is the most insanely stupid thing I've ever fucking seen in my life. Like, that is just crazy to me how that's illegal in the United States.
Nigga, are we gonna lift weights and work out or just talk about other bodybuilders and gossip like teen girls? I've been on and off watching, and every time I watch I don't see you lifting. Zero effort when you're on steroids, huh? Mentally weak.
That's great. Thanks for the donation, 21st. Brian Johnson does cardio stretching weights 60 minutes. You don't need much time in the gym.
Then why do so many women do it?
Women do what? I don't know what I don't know what you're talking about. Thanks for the donation, Dodo.
I was referring to the slap fighting you're taking about, duh.
Oh. Well, women can be stupid too. Thanks for the donation, Dodo. Shit. Yeah, I've talked about the New York election already. Obviously, Mamdani's a terrible candidate. Ugh. What do you think of hack squats rather than barbell squats for novice lifters? It's fine to use machines. I would still recommend getting good at barbell back squats. You can add them into your routine. It's totally fine. Shit. What's your cardio routine? I do 10 minutes in the morning and then 10 minutes, or sorry, 30 minutes after I do weight training. Except the day before I train legs, so today I don't do any cardio.
Went to Mexico for TRT after being denied in the US and was diagnosed with primary hypogonadism, T level 323. My US doctor lowered me from 600 milligrams, which cured my depression, to 400 milligrams, saying my Mexico diagnosis isn't valid for treatment here.
Yeah, it sounds about right. Doctors are fucking retards who don't really have any interest in your health, and they just do random stupid shit, and they think they know better than you because they got into massive debt going through medical school. So if you tell them one thing and they think another thing, they're never going to listen to you, even though you're right, because they have a huge chip on their shoulder. So yeah. Yeah, go to a doctor, and they'll either refuse to treat you or make your health worse. So that sounds about right. That's why I don't fuck with doctors. I just source my stuff on my own. What's the point of going to a doctor for TRT? They're just gonna do nothing and make your health worse. But thanks for the donation, TRT. It's a very similar story that I've heard from many other men. Just what doctors do. They don't actually want to help you. They just want to fuck you over. Thanks for the donation, though, dude. Oh my god, that's... testosterone. It makes you have muscles. Oh, we gotta lower your testos. You might become too muscular. Fucking gay, dude. Like, what's the worry exactly? Let's see, I feel better, my depression's gone, my libido's up, I'm more muscular, more energy, my life is better. Let's take you off the drug that's making your life better. That's what doctors do. Fucking retarded. Fucking hate doctors. They're just the most worthless scumbag idiots on the fucking planet. The only thing they're good for is increasing the illegal drug trade. Because of those stupid motherfuckers who don't properly diagnose men on who need testosterone replacement therapy, are refusing to give them adequate doses. Well, now the illicit market is better than ever. It's never been easier to source fucking steroids, and it's never been safer. So thanks, doctors. I don't have to talk to your fucking dumbasses anymore. I can just order my shit online, fucking faggots. I can fucking guarantee you, if they make a drug that will reverse aging, like you could be a decrepit 80-year-old man with a hunchback, and they could literally give you a drug that will turn you back into a 20-year-old, make you live forever, a doctor's gonna say, oh, you're getting too healthy. We gotta take you off the drug so you age and die. I can guarantee you. If they do this stupid shit with fucking TRT, guaranteed, when there's actually a drug that will reverse aging and like heal all illness, they're gonna say, oh, we need to take you off, you're getting too healthy. Congratulations, you're banned. Oh. Shit. How big do you want to get? All the big. I train to failure plenty. It just entirely depends on the situation, whether it's appropriate.
Hopefully we can also make a drug that turns the very hungry caterpillar into a monstrous flesh-eating keju butterfly that LD eat most of the world's worthless population, starting with those damn Palestinians.
Yeah, we can only hope. Or we could just make Godzilla. Thanks for the donation, Dodo. Yeah, I get sore after training. It's just normal. Still, I seem to be fine with doing curls with a fully supinated position, but the hammer curls are bothering that spot on my arm. I'm going to compete probably in like a year. Virtually zero athletes do any training for speed. The only athletes who do that are sprinters. Speed training is hyper specific, and you train power by getting stronger. Strength and power are interlinked. And even speed to some extent is interlinked with strength. Congratulations, you're banned. See you later, loser. Don't need your fucking horseshit in my chat. Dumb fuck. Are there any lifts you simply don't enjoy doing? Probably front raises. They're kind of gay. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna lower the weight. Just do higher reps. I think I'm gonna have to do some like deep tissue massage.
I want to make the case that TRT improved my neurological issues like Tourette's with cervical and limb tics, and I have congenital degenerative disc dysplasia throughout my spine. Made a case that it improves my neuro symptoms, and he literally waved it.
Well, he's a doctor. So what does he care about whether or not you're doing better or healthier or your symptoms improve? Testosterone's evil. Like, it's a male hormone. So everyone should be scared and terrified of it, even if it makes your life better. Yeah, dude, there's your wake-up call. Don't bother going to a doctor for testosterone replacement. Just source your gear yourself. You don't need them. They're useless fucktards. So find a way to source your testosterone on your own. Don't bother going to the doctor. Tell them they're a fucking worthless asshole. They're ruining your fucking health. And they won't give you the medication you need. So you're going to get the same medication on the fucking black market unless they're willing to fucking prescribe you. And if they say, oh, well, you can't do that. Yeah, then tell them to fuck themselves. Thanks for the donation, dude. The police literally do not give a shit about anybody taking steroids. For one thing, it's illegal in Canada, and even if you're in the States. At least half the police force are using steroids.
Richard, you have taught Dodo to be a misogynist and taught him some very bad words and made him view the world very negatively. How do you feel knowing you've caused this?
Sounds like he's fucking based. Thanks for the donation, N-word.
What are your thoughts on Tren? Would you ever consider trying it? Is it really all that bad, or has it just been abused? Horrible stories about it abound. What is the unvarnished truth of the matter around Tren? It's an equine drug, correct?
Trenbolone was developed for human use. I think it was actually used in women to treat osteoporosis. at one point. They just banned it for human use because it's not very good. It is in fact dangerous, and there's better drugs that came out. But yeah, it is in fact quite bad for you. It's not something you want to take. Your average person just using these drugs recreationally should not ever use it. There's no reason whatsoever to use tren if you're just like a recreational lifter. The only time you should ever really consider taking it is if you're a competitive bodybuilder, and even then, it's not so great.
What is the orange tube to your right?
Orange tube. I don't know what you mean by orange tube.
Do you use a pre-workout, and if so, what, where, when, how and why? Asking for a friend.
I don't exactly use a pre-workout. I do take energy drinks, but it's more just to, get me going throughout the day. Thanks for the donation, though, Sherry Noble. I don't know what you mean by orange tube. You mean this? This is a safety clip for a barbell. I think it's red, not orange. Thanks for the donation, though, James.
The one lying on the floor near the stairs, it was visible from the left side shot.
Oh, that. That's a cat tunnel. Yeah, it's a toy for the cat. Catch over there. Thanks for the donation, James. Does your landlord know of your YouTube channel or watches you? I don't know if they know of my YouTube channel. My neighbors do. Not sure if my my landlord does. They've been like in my basement before, so they know I make videos and shit, and they've seen my training equipment.
Is Durian Rider this game? Durian Rider is this game. Jasmine nigga is Durian Rider nigga. Durian Rider Jasmine Stefania Burgess.
Haven't bothered talking to my neighbors about veganism. No, I don't live in Toronto.
When was the last time you got some cheeks?
If that'll work.
You're still legally married to Fat Mayonnaise Jasmine the whale, right? When does the divorce finalize? Does Jasmine still text you here and there? When's the last time you heard from Jasmine? Answer me and I'll go away until your stream later. Durian Rider.
Something looks wrong with your right leg. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Shit. Yeah, I've got surgery on my left knee. Congratulations, you're banned.
All testosterone and no cheeks to clap is wild. Isaac better protect his butt.
Jeez. That gives you a good forearm pump.
I hated your ass at first because of you. I've been vegan for almost 10 years now. Wild.
Yeah, I've heard that story a lot where people first saw my channel and they thought I was an asshole, and then they kind of just kept hate watching, and then they were like, oh, he has a point, and then they turned vegan. That's cool, though. Thanks for the donation, Justin. Glad I could be a good influence on you. How much weight for that forearm exercise? According to Rogue, the weight horns weigh 27 pounds on the machine, so it's just the weight horns right now. So 27 pounds. This is a good one. I'm getting a good pump. Definitely feel it better than with dumbbells. Oh. All right. All dunsy onesie.
I remember signing onto your channel like 9 years ago. You were a skinny bike rider, no more than 175 to 180 pounds. Now look at you. Nobody doubts your protein needs and where you get it anymore. I love it. Shuts the carnus the hell up.
Well, there's a lot of dumb motherfuckers who are coping right now. I guess it's mostly just the carnivore fucktards that nobody really cares about, who are saying, I'm not vegan anymore. That's the most, like, ridiculous cope I've heard, where they literally think it's physically impossible to gain muscle as a vegan, so now the cope is, I quit veganism, but I'm just pretending. But, and they can talk all the shit they want. They're just dumb, so... Thanks for the donation, though, Real Steel Rumblehead. Appreciate it. Alright. That's it for the workout. That gives you a really good forearm pump. I'm going to keep doing those. But hope you all had fun. Not entirely sure if I'm going to be on later. It's going to depend on how I feel after eating. But, thanks anyway. No guarantees I'll be on later. It might happen, but I'm going to make food first, and then we'll see. But, as always, keep making those vegan and steroid gains. And if I don't see you later tonight, I'll see you all tomorrow. So, bye-bye.